In motion, out of the slot. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here we go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Dante Kent with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Viking 18. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Here we go. Start. 19, Charger, 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Roman Wilson reels it in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Cowboy 80.
3rd and short, Daniels escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Here we go.
Now Daniels on 4th down. Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and don't worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Daniels now on first down. It's back-to-back for Dell. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, Daniels to the air. He's got it at the 6. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Logan Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Hey, Lion!
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Hey, run! Hey, tomato! Run!
First down, and they go right back to it. They'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Bigsby punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Has it at the 11. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
18 Rattler. Here we go. Strike. 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
70.
Out of the gun, Daniels. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Gotta read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You gotta react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ready.
They'll throw, third and long. Escape, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Begins his return at the 16. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Easy, wrap. Here we go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completes another one to Thomas. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, so go.
Here's ETN on first down. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go, let's go. Damn, gun. Go. Sink right.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Take right over.
Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Pick 19 tight. Nice.
Daniels back to throw. On the move, headed right. Has it in close. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Ready. 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. Still has some space inside the 35. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Steelers with a 1st and 10.
Crack on 80. Get up. Ready.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Nice. Ready.
Daniels now. And that's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Cougar Knight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Smmaacck. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
To throw, Daniels. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Gun. Sink right. Go, let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And the Jaguars first down.
11. Hey, kill. 13, Luke.
They bring Thomas in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Now it's Lawrence. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Right, let's go. 11, action, on, this one's a hunt. Go, go. 11. Hey, I'm gone.
Lawrence with it on first. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Go, let's go. Go. Hot. Take right open.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This will be from 52 yards.
52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Cook to kick this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Trap 50, trap. Come on. Set.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Daniels now on 1st down. Getting out to his left. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Let's go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Running a screen now for Jones. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Stopped by Fournier Oluoku.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. And air it out on 3rd. He's inside the 10. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Buys time, rolling right. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
Well, he went went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Quick slant complete. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Boswell on to send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Lawrence in the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lawrence to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, 11.
Out of the gun, again to ETN. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Motioning him from the slot right. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Get it. Steady.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Cowboy 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. A touchdown aside, and that freight as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Markers reset. Ball is the 37.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Throw right side. Dell has it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to hitting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Ready.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Hold it ready.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
On the carry, this is Jones. Ran into it all that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season. First and 10 now from the 30.
Take right open. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41.
These are 24.
ETN gets it on the draw. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Sink right. Sink right.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Kent on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Lions. 19, 18. Ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Daniels. He's got it inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, Let him run.
Will line up.
Daniels looking to throw. And he reels it in for 2, so now a field goal will get them the lead.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Hey, run! It's on, it's on.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they get this down at the 28. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 14. And the Jaguar first down.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Jaguars lead by only 2. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
6 for 24.
From the pistol, they're going to run with ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd.
Red on red. Hey, tomato. Hot.
Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. He has the Jaguar first down, Brock. And they could run out the clock on this way.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey. Here we go.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm with it. All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
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 Yeah.
I got